The series is called Flight. It is a set of 30 plotter drawings, pen on paper, and accompanying NFTs. Flight is based around a generative algorithm. So I've written one algorithm that will generate all of the works, and each work is unique, but it comes from the same code and it comes from the same set of drawings. So what's interesting about this project is that it integrates hand-drawn elements, in particular birds, that I've created, and the algorithm uses them as a type of building block with which to construct the finished designs. This machine, this is what is called a plotter. These have been around a long time. These are essentially what people used before printers in order to do the equivalent of printing. And basically, you put a pen in it and you hook it up to the computer, and you can give it instructions for how to move around and to draw things, and it'll just raise up the pen and lower the pen to create the drawings. But these are incredibly precise machines, and so you're able to do some incredibly intricate drawings with the plotter. Sometimes it'll be drawing faster than the pen can really keep up in terms of supplying ink to the tip of the pen, and so the pens will get worn out really quickly. Sometimes the tip of them will get flattened out. You often have to keep an eye on the plotter and pause it and swap out the pen, sometimes multiple times in the middle of the drawing. But yeah, lucky to have help with this as well. I've got Pine here in the studio who's super helpful getting these done. Couldn't have gotten all 30 done without him. The digital world, computers do everything so perfectly. Like all the lines are straight, everything's like clean and perfect, and you just don't get any like messiness by default. But when you're looking at stuff in the analog world, it's really like the inverse of that. Like nothing is actually perfect. The closer you look, like the more variations and there are. You have entropy and chaos that are kind of making everything imperfect. That's part of the beauty of like why I'm interested in drawing it rather than printing it, right? Like you have all these like intricate variations just in terms of how the pen marks on the paper, right? Like where it's moving faster, you get some of these thinner, grittier lines. There's a lot of like extra richness that really comes out of doing it this way, and I really enjoy. This is exactly the same kind of like analog world imperfection that I'm really into. It's pretty magical. part of this, it was also interesting was curating the final set of 30. You know, I have this algorithm that can generate an endless sequence of these, and I needed to pick the 30 that I thought kind of captured the range and expression of the algorithm most effectively. So curating down to that 30 was also an unexpectedly difficult and challenging part of this work. Couldn't be happier with the final result. It took a lot of careful planning and refinement and testing to make sure that everything came out at the quality that I wanted. And I think it's just a very beautiful, harmonious set of artwork.